Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So, um, oh, I want to say last week or a couple of weeks ago. I'm not, I'm not 100% sure. Um, I found a video, or a video came across my homepage, my YouTube homepage of Tyrone Magnus. Go check his channel out if you haven't already. Um, Made a video talking about how it has been revealed that Kurt Cobain's death was not suicide, but of homicide. He was offed. He did not off himself. He was offed. Look, I love now. I loved Nirvana. I One of my favorite Nirvana songs is Heart Shaped Box by Nirvana. Also, Smells Like Teen Spirit is a fantastic song. However, there's as long as I remember, I don't know. Um the theory has been Courtney Love, his wife, his ex-wife, would widow, um sounds interesting. I don't really I didn't really know too much about the theory. Also, he died in 94. So like that was like 2 years before I was even born. But I always had a suspicion growing up that certain things did not feel right about that. You know, um, like hearing that he offed himself was, I don't know, weird in my opinion, because like he wasn't, the band was just coming up. Like they were just like releasing some stuff, you know, in order to like go out that way. You know, it just didn't feel right. Like the stuff wasn't really adding up, you know? Right when right when the band was getting their notoriety, the lead singer apparently abruptly offs himself. You don't see that as suspicious? Like, granted, years down the line, similar thing happened with Amy Winehouse, which I always thought was suspicious as well. Like, you have one person fronting a band just for that one person to off themselves. Usually, and don't quote me on this. I'm not a musical expert on this, but usually the main problems of a band falling out is either one of two things, maybe three things: sex, money, or drugs. Well, no. Sorry, I fudged that up. Sex and money are go hand in hand, but drugs and alcohol. Drugs and alcohol are like the two biggest things of a band or a group to split and go their separate ways. This was not the case. Like, they were like still pretty new to like the scene. You know, they were still pretty new, even though they weren't as fresh as like their debut. They were still pretty fresh, and they could have went on, you know, to be like, I don't know, Simple Plan, as big as Simple Plan, as big as Papa Roach, as big as like Shinedown, 3 Days Grace, you know, like Motley, or like bands like Motley Crue, Linkin Park, with Chester. I'm not really thrilled about the girl joining, because like I grew up with Chester. This just feels weird. You know, I'm like that with the girl singing. But her she kind of grows on me, you know. It's just weird, you know. Like, once you like hear when you think of Linkin Park, you think, oh, Chester, you know. But you don't think, oh, of the girl. I mean, at least not yet, anyways. But it's just weird. Anywho, heck, even the Foo Fighters, it's just weird that this band, as new, as fresh as they were, right? The lead singer was quote unquote offed. He offed himself. Now, granted, it could have happened, but then again, like, I've always thought, like, yeah, I I think in this in this instance, in this instance, for this, I don't know, case of this magnitude, I guess, Kurt Cobain's death always to me, like literally, always to me, felt weird and off. Also, there was, I remember, I don't even know, I don't even know how long ago it was, or when it was, but I remember at like one of the music award shows, his his widow and his daughter came on on stage and accepted an award in his honor. And I remember thinking, his daughter does not look right. Like, his daughter looks kind of pale. So, it was just weird and odd. Especially that what she said. I don't even remember what she said in her in the acceptance speech. But I just remember thinking, she's saying some pretty interesting stuff. I feel suspicious about this one. You know, it just kind of felt off. But yeah, it was weird. That whole thing. I forget what it was, but um if you guys remember that thing, let me know in the comments. But if you don't, you don't. But also, like, what do you guys think? I kind of want to know what you guys think. You know, if you agree or disagree or whatnot. But it was weird. I mean, maybe it could have been possible. Who knows? But yeah, definitely a strange thing for sure. Anywho, oh, well, I was drooling. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far for right now. Please like, share, subscribe. Have a good day. Thanks. Catch you guys on the flip side. I'm a footloose on to the next video.